Good morning.
Welcome to Olhao.
I think it's Olhao.
Olhao.
Olhao. This place is a very unique area because it's an old Arabic town, so all the roofs are flat.
Which is very, very common for the Arabic architecture. So the history of this city goes as far back as to the 14th century, where the Arabic king Danish established a bunch of different cities here in this area where we are right now. So it's very different in its architecture compared to a lot of the other cities that we have been to here in Portugal.
And at the Algarve specifically.
Yeah, but it's really charming actually. I feel like I'm in Morocco or something.
And one of the reasons we chose to stay here, because we have 2 nights here, is that we want to explore Algarve from its more old and authentic point of view.
We believe that Algarve is much more than all the big cities that people normally go to, and honestly you have seen all these kind of beaches and hotels and cities so many times, so we thought, why don't we just take you to some of the gems of Algarve.
The gems. Or the gems.
And instead of going to all the commercial beaches, we will today discover some beaches that are located on their own small islands. Some of the locals will even call it the Maldives of Portugal.
Cheers!
Saúde. So before we go discover the beaches, we are gonna have some food in our bellies. This restaurant is very famous for being very modern, even though it maintains its roots here in Portugal, and everything that they do is with local produced ingredients, especially the seasonal ingredients. That's why they change the menu every single day, and then it will go to the market in the morning.
So the food we're getting here is typical for the area, which is why that the following meal that we're having here is a good indication of what you should have here in Algarve. And this is new for us because we haven't really explored the food scene of Olhao.
We just got all the food at once. We have the figs and the goat cheese from the land. We have the tuna mayonnaise, which is basically a tuna mousse. And then from the river you have the clams. So you basically got something from all the nice areas that they have here around Olhao. I'll start with the tuna mousse. There's something delicious in it. I don't know what this is. A lot of times you get the tuna mousse with the canned tuna. You can really taste that this is a fresh tuna.
Normally I'm not a big fan of fruit salads, but this is local and that means we have to try it. And this is passion fruit, isn't it?
No, it's figs.
Watermelon.
Nej.
Det skulle ikke cheese det
Jo,
her.
det er goat cheese.
And we have a salad here with goat cheese and figs. I love goat cheese, but I'm a little scared of the figs because I have this phobia for like really healthy food. But I'm gonna try it. I'm pleasantly surprised. It's so funny actually because like the fig is really tasteful. It's like it has a hard shell, but it's like it's been marinated so much that you just bite right through it. And then the cheese is a beautiful contrast. I hate eating with my fingers, but I love these clams so much. You just get a big bucket of these and then you just... Done. Next. And they are boiled in white wine. Oh my god, it has so much taste.
Can I try now?
No, hold the camera.
To be honest, I actually think that place is one of the places where you get the most authentic food. with a twist because it's really authentic, but it's still quite modern, and it's quite different to all the other places that is around here because they are much more tourist trap style restaurants. And since we had lunch there and all the ingredients that they get are from the market, I think we might as well go check the market out before taking the boat.
It's right in there.
Let's go.
So I guess we are still in Portugal because the market closes at 2 o'clock. It's 1:24, so 36 minutes left, but it seems pretty empty. But there's still some fish here.
So again, some of the special things about this area is that you have the freshwater fish and you have the saltwater fish. The fresh fruit and vegetable market are still open, and I'm in heaven. I feel like just grabbing all of it and then start cooking. So even though we have it in Lisbon, where we live, it's still very different because first of all, the price is way different here in the Algarve coast, but also it just seems more fresh somehow.
What are we getting, Amalie?
I'm getting fruit for the beach.
Toma lá.
Sí, obrigada. No, no,
Olha, toma lá.
no.
Toma.
No.
Too bad.
No.
Too bad.
Toma, teimosa.
Obrigada.
Obrigada, ciao.
€1 and 10 cents for watermelon and some nectarines. Delicious.
So we wanted to take the ferry. It's not leaving until 1.5 hours. So we can take a taxi instead if we want, but we need to find a taxi.
And
we
it's
need
much more pricey though.
Yeah, but I mean you get your own boat, so the experience is worth it. Plus, Amalie, we're used to private yachts now, right?
So this is our new private yacht.
Interested in everything. And anything you can be interested in, you'll find others will. But it's absolutely stupid to spend your time doing things you don't like.
At what the locals call the Maldives of Portugal. I haven't been to the Maldives, so I would not know per se, but it doesn't look like the Maldives. But what it looks like is a beautiful beach island, and I can't wait to feel the water here, because on this island it is supposedly the warmest water in the Algarve.
Wow, I never seen this in real life. You just catch this here? Right here?
Por aí.
Whoa! Wow. Oh my god. Amalie? Amalie? Wow.
Seeing it alive like that, look at me. Oh my god.
You get the goosebumps. Amalie, she would rather see a shark, a white shark, than a live octopus. And that says a lot about how fresh the seafood is here. It is straight from the water
to the plate.
To the grill, to the plate.
Yeah.
I'm not eating that shit raw.
This place to me is a hybrid between the Greek island Hydra and Bahamas and Bali and just the Mediterranean Sea.
So the boat ride was roughly 7 or 8 minutes, but you feel like you're 7 or 8 hours away from where we left, because you just step into a completely different world. And right here, Amalie. Wow.
Does it get more charming? I literally don't think so. This could be the Bahamas of Europe, really, but just with much less criminality, though. 'Cause this
Look
is
at the Sorry, but look at the house here. Wow.
So, chin.
I am like so overwhelmed by how charming this little island is here. And it was actually a lovely couple we met yesterday in Olhao from France. They had a little shop. They said that you have to go to these islands here because there are a number of different ones. But if we had to pick one, it would be Ilha da Mona, which is this one.
We are finally here and it's beautiful, and it is actually quite Maldives-ish with the white sand beach, the low tide, crystal clear water. I reckon it's a bit colder than on the Maldives, but there's one thing that has nothing to do with the Maldives, and that will be the crowd of people here. We think it's getting high tide right now, so we're a little concerned about putting all our stuff on the sand. Who cares? We gotta live a little. This beach is gorgeous and I really enjoy it. I actually prefer the more famous Olhao beaches over this one, because you know the other beaches we have been to before when we were here the first time with the caves and the beautiful scenery, it's just a little bit more nice.
I'm surprised that there are so many people here because when you think about the fact that it's an island you have to sail to, it doesn't make any sense to me. But if you want, you can walk all the way down and get your own piece of private beach. But we don't have time for that because we also need to get the boat back and we don't know when.
And there also is 3 different islands, and this one is the most populated because you have a big residential area in this island as well.
Maybe it's just high season and maybe it's just the same at all the islands because as our friend who we're going to paddle with tomorrow says, and he lives here, no matter how many secret gems you know, there will be people.
Yeah, especially in this modern world where you have Instagram and YouTube, and we are part of it as well. So nothing is really secret anymore.
Yeah, delete that vlog right now.
In terms of the water, it's quite clear. In some spots you will get the perfect clear water, but when you get out here you have all the seaweed and it's just not as yummy. I am gonna go in the water to see how the temperature is. Okay, 1, 2, 3. It's cold. Oh my god, it's cold. Oh my god, look at this giant piece of watermelon. Oh my god, it's delicious. It's so sweet as well.
This is actually good. Now I'm all greasy. That's why I hate eating with my fingers. People are queuing up for the big boat because we're not gonna flaunt on the private boat back to Olhao.
I don't mind if we miss the boat, honestly.
We can take it next hour if you want.
Do you want?
Yeah, we can do that. Here is the boat.
I think we should take it. I don't know.
You want to take it?
Jeg vil næsten hellere ligge i poolen derhjemme.
I think if you were a family of 5, I would probably just take a speedboat because
Absolutely.
then would it be €5 per person instead of 180. So it takes like 40 minutes rather than 7 minutes.
But honestly, it's not that bad, honestly. We just went into the store Terrado to thank the French couple who recommended us to visit the island today. And then they gave me this because I was complimenting it yesterday. They make this themselves out of olive trees. So I'm totally in love with it. This is gonna be so nice in our new house as well.
This was another eventful affair here in Algarve.
And Olhao and Ilha Amor. How do you say it?
Ilha da Amani. No, not Amani.
Amano.
No, Amona.
Amona.
Yeah, Ilha.
Ilha da Amona. We are gonna end this vlog right here. But we're not gonna end this beautiful day because we're actually gonna go and enjoy the nightlife of Olhao. If you wanna stay in touch with us on a daily basis, go and follow us on Instagram where we are. And you can also find the direct link in description.
This one is best.
Yeah, that's me.
So thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. We're going paddleboarding tomorrow.
Ciao, ciao.